We have some early information on Wind. Yes, Wind is coming back to the game. There's just way too much proof that it is coming back now. So, yes, today we are going to talk about Wind. I just want to let you guys know that all this stuff about Wind is early information, and that means a lot of things can change. So do not take this video as a final fact, as so many things about wind and the element in general can change. And throughout this video, you actually hear me say many times, like, I hope things can change, because there was a few things I just didn't agree with, just hearing it at face value. But hey, again, it's early information, and hell, maybe in the future I'll have a change of heart and I do actually like it. But again, things are subject to change, and today is just a real TLDR to get into it. If you guys know Jay Stern, I remember on his stream yesterday that he was going to put out a video sometime soon talking about wind as well, so you can also check him out too. But other than that, let's get right into the video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kate the 7th, and I'll be your host today. Not gonna lie, this is the second time we're doing this, second day that we're recording this just short introduction to wind on stream. I was very kind of like disappointed with the wind video that we recorded on stream yesterday. Now that we have way more information on wind, I feel a lot better about this video, and it'll be nowhere near as slow and repetitive as it was yesterday. So I'm on Penguin's account, so I can actually show some of the anomaly characters, because I'm missing a few of them. Wait. Oh my god. Yo, I was about to like pull up a video real quick from yesterday. But that is so funny. Yo, Sonta just told me the 2.8 boss disables the blooms too. Oh, they just said fuck Vivian. It just kills Vivian. Oh my god, that's Arya too, right? Wait, that's Arya too, right? Oh dear god. Nah, no way. No way. They'll change that, right? No way. They're gonna change that, right? Alright, anyways, let's start talking about wind. So, for people who don't know, wind is coming. Wind, people are very skeptical on it for the past 2 days, but now that we have a lot more information, a lot more data mines, a lot more people who have actually seen it in game, like for other things, especially because the new boss is Wind Week in 2.8, wind is real. All right, there's just way too much evidence. Wind is coming. Wind is real. Which means that S-Rank Billy, he could be wind. I'm going to lean towards him not being wind, but it's not a 0% chance that S-Rank Billy could be wind. It's not a 0% chance, but I'm going to lean towards him not being wind, and the first wind agent will come out in 3.0. That's what I'm going to lean towards. But again, just like I showed yesterday on stream, for people who don't know, wind is nothing new. Wind was in the game, in the betas. We had one wind character, Sokaku. Sokaku was a wind character. This is early beta footage. They changed Sokaku to ice before the game came out. And before the game came out, they replaced wind with ether. Nicole did not used to be an ether agent. Nicole used to be a physical agent. But when they made ether, because they were making Jien, I guess they realized, like, shit, Jien needs a support. Let's change Nicole to ether. So that's what happened, right? But wind is nothing new. They already had a baseline of wind in the game before the game came out in the betas. So it's not like this brand new thing. But now that wind is coming back to the game, though, TLDR, if you've played Genshin before, it's very similar to how VV works in Genshin Impact, if you've played Genshin before. If you haven't played Genshin Impact before, TLDR for you is wind is going to be a more supportive element than other elements are right now. It's going to be a very, very big supportive element. Doesn't mean they can't make a wind DPS. They absolutely can, but it is going to be like at a base more of a supportive element. Now, one big thing about wind at the current moment that a lot of people don't like, and to be fair, I can't blame them. I'm on Penguin's account. He always lets me borrow his account. Miyabi, fan favorite character, right? Miyabi, obviously a lot of people's favorite character. Miyabi, quite literally, does not work without disorder. Miyabi is terrible without disorder. Try playing Miyabi today in the end game, M0 Miyabi in the end game today, without a team that triggers disorder consistently. Fucking horrible experience. She quite literally is not a character without disorder, right? She needs it. Well, at the current moment, the way wind works, again, this is not final. This is just for now. They can change. I'm not saying this is final, so don't go around spreading like this is final and it's never gonna change. But at the current moment, unless they change something, Miyabi cannot work with wind because Miyabi needs disorder. And you know what wind does at the current moment? It fucking disables disorder. No, I am not doom posting. Again, I literally just said that this is not final. Like, they could change it, right? I'm not doom posting. I'm just letting you guys know what wind does right now. So wind turbulence replaces disorder, meaning disorder does not proc when there is wind, which means that if they do not change how wind works right now, you just can't play wind with Miyabi, which is wild. So I'm hoping that they change it, because like it's kind of unnecessary. Now Nangong just is coming out very soon. At the time of recording, like it's gonna be like 2 or 3 days till Nangong comes out. And if you don't know yet, then Nangong is a very good character for Miyabi. That's very nice, right? Miyabi is gonna get a buff with Nangong. Miyabi's getting stronger with Nangong. But it's kind of fucked up that anomaly characters like Miyabi, like Yanagi, does Penguins not have Yanagi? Oh, damn. Like Yanagi, like Miyabi. Who's another character that relies on disorders very heavily? Jane, no. Jane actually is okay if there's no disorder. It doesn't fuck Jane too bad. Alice to a degree, yeah, Alice. But like, I think that's kind of fucked up that a new element's gonna come out, and unless they change something, yeah, a little bit of Bernice. Yeah, but I think it's kind of fucked up. A new element's coming out, and unless they change something, some characters just don't get to play with new supports. If Wind was to come out tomorrow with a new Wind support, and it still functions the way it does right now, you cannot play that new Wind support with Miyabi no matter what. Even if that new Wind support is like cracked, even if it's like the best support in the entire game, for the simple fact that that support is Wind, you cannot play her with Miyabi. So hopefully they change something. Hopefully it's not like a final thing. Again, like there's a lot of weeks from now until the potential first Wind character, so anything can change, right? But I think that's kind of fucked up if it comes out like that, because we all know that when Wind comes out, they're gonna shill the fuck out of it. You and me both know, chat, that the moment Wind comes out, they're going to shill the fuck out of it. I'm actually, even though I'm not a Miyabi player, I don't even have Miyabi on my personal account, I don't want people who like a character like Miyabi, who like a character like Yanagi, could be completely locked out of an entire new element. I really, really hope that they change that, because I think that's really fucked up. If that's the case, I think that's really fucked up. Because Premia, we got some stuff on Premia that we looked at yesterday, but I'll go ahead and show it again. Okay, here. So We already got a lot of information on Premia, and we know that Premia can work with wind. You don't have to have wind for Premia to work, but she does work with wind, and it does seem like she would be better off potentially with the new wind character. But you don't have to have wind for Premia to work, which is a good thing. Which is another reason why I don't think Billy has to be a wind character, because Premia doesn't need a wind to work. It just seems like she prefers a wind. So they could wait till 3.0 for the new wind character, is what I'm assuming. For the simple fact, so like people were like, and earlier in chat, someone was like, people are already talking about like Miyabi being power crept by Premia. Look here. For one thing, we don't know Premia's final numbers. Secondly, dude, it's just way too early to even have that talk. Let's be real. But I will say, if they do not change how wind works, Premia will be better than Miyabi, for the simple fact that Premia can use wind and Miyabi can't, if they do not change how wind works. For that simple fact alone, when there is wind shield, Premia will be better than her, just because she can use the new shield and Miyabi won't be able to. So that's another reason why, like, I kind of hope like they change it, because it will literally be a wind check. It's interesting. But even though wind is gonna be like heavily shielded, I do think it can be like a very fun introduction to the game. It could be something fresh, right? Like, as if the devs figure out how to balance wind appropriately, then it could be a very, very, very fun introduction to the game. But there is also the chance that they don't balance wind right, and wind becomes like a thing that you get heavily punished for not having, which is also a possibility to get more people to pull for wind. And then wind is not just going to be an anomaly thing. From what wind is looking to be, like, it's just going to be a good supporting element regardless, which means it would also be good for attack teams too. Expect a wind support very early into 3.x chat. Expect a wind support, a limited wind support. Expect them in 3.0 or 3.1. Like, expect a wind support very, very early into 3.x. It'll either be 3.0 or 3.1. Like, 100% expect a very, very broken wind support coming very soon. Because it seems like wind's going to be able to just be able to support every single DPS type no matter what. Yeah, I'm expecting the... What's her name? Is it pronounced Remiel, chat? Is that how you pronounce it? Is it pronounced Remiel? Yeah. I'm expecting her to be wind. She's like 100% gonna be wind, bro. I would be shocked if she's not wind. Yeah, she even has the wings. Look, man, I'm excited for wind, bro. Because I thought wind would always have been cool in ZZZ. And the fact that it's coming back is I'm very happy about, right? I'm very happy about that. I just hope they do it the right way, man. Like, I just hope they do it the right way. I hope it's... I hope it adds to the game rather than feel like taking away. Because if wind comes out, man, and you feel like most of the players feel punished for not having it, that's just, dude, no. I don't think you should do a new element introduction like that, bro. Like, you should make wind a fun thing on its own, but not make people feel like shit for not having it. So I do think they could absolutely cook with wind and make it like a really, really, really cool supportive element. They could even make really sick DPS with wind, right? But man, like, as excited as I am for it, I'm just hoping that they don't go the route of, if you don't have wind, you're cooked. I really don't hope they go that route. What do you mean with coming back? Yeah, Uzi. Yeah, I've said it many times. One more time. So Kaku was a wind agent. She was a wind agent before the game came out. And then they changed her right before the game came out to an ice agent. And then they replaced Wind with Ether. So Wind is not new. Wind used to be in the game. And they're just bringing it back. They're just gonna bring it back now. Yo, how cope do you, yo, Chad, how cope do you think it is? We've already talked about it before, but like, I think they could make an S-rank Sokaku one day, bro. I don't think it's like a high chance. I think it's possible though, because of the whole Oni, the Oni story, the Oni lore. Like they could easily make like a Sokaku that's like more experienced, more grown up, and she gets her wind element back. Because the Oni ore, oh my god, I said Oni ore, oh my god. The Oni lore is actually pretty interesting. I don't think it's a high chance. I don't think it's impossible though. I don't think it's a high chance. But maybe she can get her wind element back. Her and Nagi and Sokaku's sisters are the only characters that can bring us back to the story. True. Y'all want to place money? Y'all want to place bets right now? Right here. This girl. Valina. She'll be the first support. She'll be the first win support. That's my bet. That's my bet. She'll be the first win support. The small one? You mean Norma? You mean Norma? I mean, I want Norma to be win too. I want them both to be win. But I want her to be at A rank. Not because I hate Norma's design. I don't want her to be at A rank because I hate her design. I want her to be at A rank because, brother, if they're making an entire new element, we need an A rank. You know how fucked it will be if they make an entire new element and they don't give us an A rank? Or at least a free S rank? Like, at minimum, give us a free S rank. Like, A rank or free S rank. Like, it'll be fucked if they don't give us one of the two. Yeah, I'll take either one. I'll take either one. A rank or a free S rank. I'll take either one. But we need something if we're getting an entire new element, bro. But yeah, that is my early thoughts and talk about Wind. When we get even more and more details, I'll probably make an update to this. But this is just like a TLDR video talking about it. So nothing too in-depth. Because, again, a lot of things could change. So I want to wait a little while. See if those things change or not. But yeah, join the Discord. We're almost at 11,000 members. Be sure to subscribe for more ZZ content. And until next time, we're signing out. Peace.